Hello dear viewers and welcome to T-World. Kindly hit the subscribe button and we will be on our way. In today's news, Donald Trump is putting forth the defense against himself as he keeps on examining his endeavored upset as the House Select Committee investigating the Jan.6 attack on the U.S. Legislative Center holds formal conferences, a moderate intellectual said on CNN on Wednesday. Jake Tapper talked with Amanda Carpenter of The Bulwark, who was once a top helper to Sen. Ted Cruz, since the board started its formal reviews. Trump has answered by demanding the political decision was taken from him, that previous Vice President Mike Pence truly had the ability to keep Trump in office, and that Jan.6 agitators are unreasonably indicted, Carpenter composed, which highlights the council's all's main issue that the danger to a majority-rule government go on as Trump his allies actually deny the result of the 2020 political decision and what occurred on Jan.6. Trump may not be vouching for the advisory group. However, his public response to the Board of Trustees' work ought not be overlooked. Tapper capitalized on a clasp of Trump and asked Carpenter for examination. The focal proposition of the Jan.6 panel is that these examinations are required not exclusively to audit what occurred on Jan.6, however, that it's earnest in light of the fact that the danger to our races and political decision authorities persevere. Carpenter said, also, that was clearly demonstrated by Donald Trump's discourse he gave on Friday to the Confidence and Opportunity Alliance. So while we focus on what's going on there and the realities that are being introduced, I think we likewise need to give close consideration to how Trump is responding to it, since that definitely shows how the danger endures, she made sense of. Additionally, in that equivalent discourse, he hung pardons. And it wasn't the initial time. I think Donald Trump is the best observer against himself as of now. She finished up. In other news, conservative surveyor Frank Luntz on Thursday said that previous President Donald Trump is being harmed by the House Select Committee hearings on January 6, despite the fact that many Trump supporters say they won't actually watch. Talking on CNN, Luntz highlighted surveying showing that Trump's unfavorability among electors has spiked throughout the span of the hearings as proof that they're making an imprint. There's currently surveying out that shows that Donald Trump is really taking care of what these hearings are appearing, he said, so it's having an effect even among Republicans. Luntz proceeded to scrutinize the actual hearings. In any case, as he said that the government officials driving them were investing an excessive amount of energy offering their own editorial and insufficient time allowing their observers to talk. Luntz was then gotten some information about a New Hampshire survey showing the state's essential electors interestingly inclined toward Florida Gov. Ron DeSantis to Trump in a speculative 2024 matchup. And the surveyor contended that it denoted a major shift away from the two times impugned previous president. The lead representative is demonstrating that his methodology and what he's attempting to achieve and what he has achieved in Florida is Hooger, and Republicans are presently saying now is the ideal time to continue on, said Luntz. Depend on it. Donald Trump is the most well-known political figure inside the Republican Party. However, there is currently a particular challenger, and Trump can holler and shout and convey his messages. In any case, they're having less and less of a contact with each and every month. In other news, on CNN Thursday, during a conversation of the Department of Justice's new tests of GOP authorities engaged with the phony voters plot, anchor Chris Wallace requested to know why it has taken such a long time for these examinations to push forward. Specifically, he blamed DOJ authorities for being as well wary. I can't help thinking about what you make, first, of this new movement from the Justice Department, with regards to these summons that they conveyed yesterday to individuals associated with this phony balloters plot, said anchor Caitlin Collins. I have been around governmental issues for about 50 years and my response is, what in the world took justice such a long time? Said Wallace. It isn't similar to the phony voters conspire just came out Tuesday in the meeting. We have had some significant awareness of it for quite a while. It is 18 months nearly since January 6th. So why hasn't the Justice Department been pursuing this piece of the supposed trick a ton sooner than this? Wallace connected the DOJ's sluggish beginning on the phony voter plan to their refusal to pursue key individuals from Trump's inward circle for opposing summons from the House Select Committee on January 6. It appears to me, to the degree we understand what's happening inside justice, I'm struck by how wary they're being, said Wallace. You had Garland declare that they wouldn't arraign hatred of Congress against Mark Meadows. They wouldn't indict disdain of Congress against Dan Scavino, the previous White House Chief of Staff and delegate White House Chief of Staff to Donald Trump for scorn of Congress for declining to affirm before the council the way that we are right here. practically in July of 2022. And they're simply starting to summon a portion of individuals who obviously were engaged with the phony balloters conspire, which strikes me as not how. That they're doing it now. For what reason didn't they do this throughout the past 18 months?
If you made it to the end of the video, kindly hit the subscribe button and leave a comment, it helps the channel.